Hey folks, Duke CT here once again, and boy, what an interesting chamber, huh? And well, I had to say, let's see, there were a couple good matches here. The World Heavyweight Championship, Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio, actually surprisingly good match. The Elimination Chamber, I thought was really good. Surprised at Jack Swagger winning, but I think this is really setting him up for failure because not many people know who he is. I mean, last time we saw Jack Swagger, he was losing. To me, this should be, I honestly think Jack Swagger should have came close, but someone like Mark Henry should have won that thing. I know you don't want to do the big, strong guy versus that again, but honestly, let's all be honest here. I think Jack Swagger winning is a surprise, but I think it's a little too quick. I think it's a little too, okay, that little quick. It's just like, because if he loses this match, it's going to really look bad on him. If he wins, I think it's really too soon. I think it's going to be just as bad as his first World Championship run. I really have that low faith in the WWE because I just don't see them really doing much with him. But then again, who really cares, right? The World Championship is it's the Intercontinental Champion. It's the new Intercontinental title at this point. No one really cares about the World Heavyweight title. I mean, when's the last time it actually made event at a pay-per-view? No, really, when's the last time it was actually on the last match of the card? Hell, every WrestleMania since what? Maybe from WrestleMania, but when The Undertaker I think maybe it was the first time ever he had The Undertaker and Batista. I think that was the first time when the world title was not, when the winner of the Royal Rumble wasn't in the main event of WrestleMania. Remember that? Batista versus The Undertaker? Very good match, but that was the third match of the card. People seem to forget that. Also, very good six-man tag match between The Shield and Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus. Really good, exciting in the end. But I have a very interesting interesting finish is that Ryback took the pin. Wow. I mean, seriously, they have just destroyed Ryback. Ryback has basically become, I mean, I have never seen someone's just, the way they have just completely just gone so below. I mean, the last time Ryback has won a pay-per-view match, by the way? You know the last time? Was at Money in the Bank, 2012. Yeah, look it up. That was the last time he won a match on a pay-per-view. It's really sad. It's really sad because to me, I really think Ryback shouldn't even put in this position. If you really want to do something, why didn't you put someone like, say, Kofi Kingston or something like that? You know, someone like anyone else, and really had someone else be in that position. Not him losing every 5 minutes, but shake things up. I really think Kofi Kingston, maybe him dethroning CM Punk, would have been a lot better. I think it would have been a lot more interesting than The Rock and such. But we have to do the Cena versus Rock game, and I'm going to get to that right now. After the very piss-poor Divas match no one cared about. Also, I love the fact that they had a toy commercial in the middle of these pay-per-views and such. Not just this one, but all of them. I mean, they just all this feel. I don't remember this. WCW doing this. Did WCW do this back in the day? Did WWF back in the day do this? Last I checked, they didn't. This is actually a really recent phenomenon. I mean, they just fill their stuff. I mean, it feels like, honestly, they're trying so hard to get every type of advertising revenue because they know no one watches their pay-per-view. They need to get all the money they can get right now. It's really sad. I know this is not the first time they do this stuff, but I don't know. And I really am disappointed at Tenzai. Maybe they just have him debuted as Albert or what have you. Maybe this wouldn't have been so bad. Heck, I would have liked him and Brodus Clay a good idea for a tag team, but I really, really wish that they was just like something like in a Legion of Doom type of way. Just two guys, just two huge monsters just beating the crap out of people. I mean, we all see the big guy, little guy, little guy team up or what have you. But I want to see those two. I want to see two huge guys just tag team and just destroy our tag division. It'd be interesting. I would like that. But that's just my personal opinion. Comment and such. Voice your thoughts in the comments or video response. And last but not least, Cena Rock 2 after a very, very, very bland match. Again, it was a bland match. And honestly, an overbooked finish I haven't seen since Total Nonstop. I mean, let's all be real here. You know how overbooked that finish was? It reminded me of TNA back like a couple years ago. I mean, with Jeff Jarrett and, you know, what have you, doing all this type of booking and everything. Heck, even after Jeff Jarrett won the title, even when they did all these heel run-ins and such, I mean, the overbooking of championship matches TNA used to have, it was amazing. It was like, wow, I know they just truly loved that overbooked finish. This, I mean, they really had not one but two ref bumps. You had Paul Heyman basically get knocked out with the WWE Championship, and then The Rock wins. I'm like, wow, are they really trying to protect The Rock so much? Even after he had not one, not two, but three lackluster performances back in the ring. At this point, and let me tell you, I love The Rock. I think he's a great promo guy and everything else, but let's be real here. He is not in ring shape. In fact, Sting is in more ring shape than Dwayne is. I mean, yeah, he is, and he's like what, 54 years old, and he's in better ring shape. How sad is that? Sting is better, is in better ring shape than Rocky. It's crazy. And I know this is gonna probably make the most money. I realize that. I realize Rock and Cena 2 is gonna make the most money. I'm not a fool, I'm not stupid, but I don't know. Maybe I just want something more. I want something different. And it looks like it's not going to be The Undertaker's not going to come back anytime soon because I think he's too hurt. And honestly, I'd be happy if The Undertaker would retire. I would be really happy if The Undertaker just said, you know what, 20-0 is fine, I'm retiring. I think that would be best for him because the dude, I mean, the last thing I heard about him, dude just barely just walk. I mean, a dude can barely walk or something. I mean, he's just really hurting everything. His knees are shot, and I don't want him seeing him get hurt. Especially, you know, as much as I love Punk, I don't want to see him face Punk. It just looks sad, and I think maybe that's why The Undertaker hasn't come back yet. Maybe he realizes, like, you know what, I don't think I can go like at least half speed. Like, even though I rewatched that match between Taker and Triple H. As good as the pacing was, I mean, there were a lot of you know, him, Taker on his back catching wind and everything else. A lot of that in both matches. In fact, even in Shawn Michaels and everything else, he was catching breath, you know, staying on the mat a lot more. I feel that this might be the end of The Undertaker, and honestly, I'm happy for it. I'm happy seeing The Undertaker just fade away, and hopefully just don't come back and just damage his body anymore. Those matches are still great in my opinion, but I don't know. Anyway, that's my Elimination Chamber thoughts, comment and everything. Also, my re-edited review of the Marine 2. Yes, it's done. Link it up. I'm going to see if I can try to put this on YouTube. I'm going to try to do it, and hopefully it doesn't get taken off. But I will not be surprised if it just be taken off like an hour or 2 hours later. Because or what have you. Maybe I'll try to put one of my old reviews up here. Maybe my animated reviews. Maybe I'll put my Land Before Time 13 review up here. See if it stays up and what have you. I hope you guys like me mumbling and stumbling around. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Duke CT here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Later.